know Florida Gator fans might be a little bit mad at me for this take, but listen, man, Florida last year when y'all played Oregon State, y'all should have at least put y'all best team on the field because it was utterly embarrassing to see a Pac-12 school destroy a SEC third team school because the SEC, man, it reigns supreme in college football. And after seeing that, man, a lot of people around the nation lost respect for the SEC, man. And when you beat the SEC, it's like winning a Super Bowl. So I felt like Billy Napier should have at least played some of his players or kept his players motivated because of the value. Look what happened last year with Alabama. They could have set out for their bowl game, but Nick Saban forced them to play. And that's why Nick Saban's an all-time great coach. And that's the difference between Nick Saban and Billy Napier. But let's get straight to it, man. In this video, I got the Florida Gators spring preview. So I'm going to just be telling y'all what I'm going to be looking forward to in the spring game. What I'm going to be looking at. And the first thing, of course, that I'm going to be looking at in the spring game preview is y'all's quarterback play. Now, y'all just got a transfer quarterback in Graham Mertz. Graham Mertz, he was a decent player at Wisconsin, but he wasn't the best. I know why he left Wisconsin because last year he didn't really have a hot year. So I would be scared. Scared to see, Graham Mertz start for Florida because he's a mediocre quarterback. Over there at Florida, y'all got some depth. Y'all got Jack Miller, Micah Leon, Max Brown, Parker Lease, and Graham Mertz. Now, Jack Miller, he used to be at Ohio State, but Jack Miller, he isn't really that good as we all seen in that spring game. Like, one thing I got against Jack Miller is he's like a stiff quarterback. He didn't really have a chance to be the starting quarterback at Ohio State because his ceiling wasn't that high. He really wasn't that good. He was throwing too many interceptions. And we seen them type of deficiencies in that bowl game last year. Now, I feel like Graham Mertz is a better quarterback. But listen, man, I still don't understand why Anthony Richardson went to the NFL so early. I feel like Florida didn't have a plan for that. And I feel like that, you feel me, that really made y'all go down. It's going to make y'all team suffer for another year because I didn't look at Anthony Richardson as this big time NFL talent, NFL quarterback. So that's the questions that I want to see. I want to see Jack Miller get out there, see if he, has some improvements. I want to see Graham Mertz get out there, see if he has some improvements. I feel like that's going to be the quarterback battle for this year, Graham Mertz versus Jack Miller. But I'm pretty sure Billy Napier brought Graham Mertz in because he believed in him. Graham Mertz is on a mission. So I feel like Graham Mertz probably is going to be the starting quarterback. I feel like he's leading because if he felt like he had a great quarterback, he wouldn't have went to the transfer portal and Jack Miller. But in the spring game, that's what I'm going to be looking forward to is that Jack Miller versus Graham Mertz QB battle, man. Period, point blank. That will be amazing to watch and amazing to see. And next, man, I want to check out y'all running back recruiting. You feel me? Running back recruiting is very important. I want to see y'all's freshman running backs. I want to see the running back battle. I know y'all got a great stud running back in Trevor Etienne. I think that's Travis Etienne's brother. Trevor Etienne, man, he's going to be the starting running back. That guy is unbelievable. That guy is good. He's one of the best running backs in college football. I like his elusiveness. I like how he play. He really bring that physical style running back to the SEC. You feel me? So he's a good running back. I actually want to see Cameron Corral play. I want to see Eddie Bowell. I want to see Miles Trails Johnson. I want to see Carlos Joseph. I want to see Trayon Debs. I want to see all of them. I want to see all of them play in the spring game. I just want to see what y'all 1-2 punch are going to be. Because in college football, it's a lot of great 1-2 punches out here. Like Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards. Like Mayan Williams and Travion Henderson. Great 1-2 punches, you feel me? So I want to see who y'all's 1-2 punch is going to be. I already know one of y'all punches is going to be Trevor Etienne. I don't know who y'all's 2 punches is going to be. So that's what I'm intrigued to see in the spring game is who y'all 1-2 punches is going to be. And that's just what I want to see, man. Period, point blank. I'm going to be looking at that. You feel me? Period, point blank. Another thing that I want to see is I want to see y'all's offensive line play. Offensive line play is very important. Y'all will be, replacing 4 offensive linemen this year. Y'all losing 4 starters. This is a really really big job for y'all's offensive coordinator Rob Sale and y'all's offensive line coach Darnell Stapleton. This is a very rare thing to do. But listen, Billy Napier has done it before. Billy Napier has always been a great, offensive line coach. So I want to see what they'll do there. I'm very intrigued. You feel me? I don't know y'all's players on the offensive line, but I'm very intrigued to see during the spring game how y'all's offensive line look. One thing when I look at an offensive line, I look at body development. I look at that offensive tackle. I look at arm length. I look at if they're stuffers, if they're physical, if they're soft. Because listen, the offensive line is the heart of a college football team, period, point blank. So that's what I'm going to be looking forward to in the spring game is I'm going to be looking for, offensive line play. I'm going to be looking at how that offensive line looked. I'm going to be looking at how the quarterbacks, if they could throw in tight windows, is your receivers, creating separation. And that's what I was going to get to next is y'all's wide receiver play. I want to see who, is going to break out in that wide receiver room. Y'all got a loaded wide receiver room. Ricky Purcell, Daniel Cross, Alex Gonzalez, Taylor Spiriter, Jacavius Francis, Marcus Burke. Y'all got a very deep and loaded wide receiver room for the class of for the 2023 year, man. Period, point blank. I respect y'all's offense, y'all's receiver room. But I want to see who going to break out of that receiver room. You feel me? That's just what I want to see. And the last thing that I'm going to be paying attention to in this spring game, and this is just what I love the most on all, is y'all's defensive line. Y'all's defensive line play. Listen, defensive line play in college football is very important. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I just want to see y'all's defensive line play, man. I want to see y'all's freshmen and Kelby Collins play. I want to see Justin Boone. I want to see all of these defensive linemen y'all got. I want to see TJ Searcy. I want to see all of them, man. I want to see y'all linebacker, Deuce Spurlock. I want to just see everybody ball out, man. Period, point blank. Listen, defensive line is a very important position. You feel me? It is. Y'all have a crazy roster over there. Y'all got a deep, loaded roster. And listen, man, it's no reason why y'all can't get dubs. It's no reason why y'all can't win games. You feel me? There's no reason. Y'all got a whole bunch of players on y'all team that can make plays. Whole bunch. But anyways, man, it's your boy, the Slimy Lou. Tell me what y'all looking forward to in the Florida spring game. Make sure y'all hit that like up and subscribe up. And I'm out. Peace. Y'all want to donate to the channel? Donate to the Cash App below. Love you guys. Peace.